All right, we got Ice eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah.
Tough game. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling right now, just coming fresh off the field and losing there to the MacFlurry gang.
There's no good loses.
Loses? Losses.
Good. There's no good losses.
Got it.
But I think we played some of our best game. I just, instead of dotting 69, I hit 71 like 10 times. All strikes. And then they're obviously professional hitters. I hung a few. They made me pay. But, yeah. Bottom line, still didn't hit. So can't win if you don't score runs.
You got to tip the cap to them, man. They hit that nasty two-seam, bro. And he was just as nasty as every other game, just a little too much gas in.
Yeah.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
Do you think that fatigue played a factor in this?
For
sure.
Lost all control. Mainly with the speed. Just I didn't have that touch that I had the past 2 days.
They did mention that you may have been tipping your pitches a bit. Anything with that? Are you aware of that? Do you feel like that's something that you may have to correct, or is it like it doesn't matter if you can't hit it? You can't hit it when I'm on. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I tip my pitches almost on purpose. I have a sidearm, I have my curve, and then I have a riser. So the goal is, it's coming, but hopefully can't hit it. And I mean, they got me on the two-seam. Once Kamek got me good. But other than that, I mean, I think I hit my spots. It was just 71 over and over again.
Yeah, I think your games prove this tournament. When you're on, you can tell when you're coming. It's not going to hit you.
Now, Zoe, you had a bunch of opportunities, runners on, to put your team ahead or get some runners across or get something going, especially up against Bossies. What was it that you were seeing out there in the batter's box? What was the struggle today that you had?
I feel like I saw him really well, especially after playing Jerry. Like, speed was not an issue for me. I knew where it was coming from. I was just too hyped. I was too amped up in the box. Like, I was losing all mechanics, just swinging really hard for no reason. Like, I saw the pitches. I should have hit them, but, in the game, the pressure, I cracked a little bit. I was like, I felt it.
Damn. I see you trying to pitch there.
Gotta get in there, man, just for the content. I had to get one pitch in there. The touch wasn't really there. And we were like, this will be entertaining.
My idea for that, it's 4-0. I was like, maybe don't throw a strike.
I threw a great pitch.
And you threw it in the middle. And
no warm-ups. Raw. Right in there.
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys have any?
How's the arm?
Good right now. Tomorrow will be a different story. But, yeah, more of just, like, the arm's fine, but just the fatigue of everything. Just lost the touch.
Losing our first game was kind of like, there was no real way we could pitch 3 more games. Like, we fought, but like if we lost that first game, we were kind of like, losers bracket's tough. It's tough to get out of there.
For next time, do you think there's going to be another strategy coming in for the next tournament, or are you going to kind of ride it out the same way?
I really liked our strategy. We need to get a little bit, the speed was shocking coming into the tournament. I didn't think everybody would be pumping so fast. So we got to get a little better with our back control, adjust to the blitz ball swing, but I honestly think we could have won this whole thing.
Yeah, probably, just hitting, we got to hit more. We scored 3 total runs in, 4 games?
Yeah, and I think next time we'll be more adjusted to the environment, having everybody's there right on the field. We'll be more used to it, more calm, and we'll play our game. We win when we're having fun.
And you drew a tough first-round matchup. The team you played there is now in from the winner's bracket into the championship.
Yeah, man, they're great hitters. Like, Jimmy and Jay kill it at the box. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think definitely something we learned. It's not really like baseball at all.
No.
You just gotta just scrap every at-bat and just dot some corners, hopefully.
Alright, and
Now that they're out.
Huh?
Now that they're out.
Well, yeah, now that you're out, how do you feel about this whole tournament beginning to end? Maybe your expectations coming in to what it is now, and just the whole vibe of the whole tournament and your experience throughout this thing with Dropwood Media.
I gotta say, first off, this kid, absolute freaking superstar on the mound. Didn't crack, even today, dude, piping 71 consistently, stud. So I feel great. He's gonna carry me to victory someday.
Yeah, the whole thing was awesome. It's
talent was great.
Yeah, talent was great.
Was impressive.
Pitching, everyone had like an ace, and they're just pumping
Yeah.
69 dotting corners with movement. So it was, I think hitting is, everyone's going to be hitting the cages before the next tourney maybe.
Yeah,
Except Jake.
I will say a big adjustment getting used to hitting in the warehouse is going to be you can't pull. You got to go right up. You got to right up the middle. There's
Light
no
swings.
Light swings.
Now, if I missed this, I was late and I'm sorry. Zoe, you had one pitch this tournament.
Yeah.
And you gave up.
That's right. My ERA no longer 0.
I spoke
Actually, it's still
before.
0 technically. That's on you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got
Wow.
0 ERA. Hey, baby, that's ERA. And I qualified because I got a pitch now. Let's go.
Proud of you.
That's messed up, and it's just,
Whoa, Joe, what do you mean? I'm a gamer. Look at me, I got a battle wound here. I'm a gamer.
and I believe that's all. And I guess the last thing I would say is, some people did not witness it. Are you able to give us one more for the last time?
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
The dolphin.
I'll give him the dolphin, baby! Need some water?
No.
It's a good fin. You know it.
Was it better than the last one?
There's the last
That was
one.
better than the last.
It's a good fin. It's a good dolphin, baby. Lose on top. Win and lose.
Knowing that you can do a great impression of a dolphin, have you ever heard of the man who had sex with the dolphin?
I have.
That was him.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
How do you think he learned their language?
I want to ask a serious question about the game. I came out there and told you Mac Daddy had seen you well, you had no
Yeah.
base. Ended up costing you because you walked in the next guy. Even though you struck him out twice.
Yeah.
Kind of had no feel there with the speed. Do you regret that decision? Do you wish you would have went after Mac Daddy there?
No, I was pitching around him.
Yeah, he
I
was on
wanted to challenge Bossy with the curve, which worked out, and I threw with the curve 70, which was unfortunate.
Tough.
Oh, that was. I personally thought that was on the swing.
I did too, but he
I
said
did
it was
think-
on the pitch, so
It
pitcher
didn't
got it.
register twice. It only registered
Yeah,
once.
that was the hardest curve.
I seen you set him up with the extra fast fastball
Yeah.
on purpose
Yeah.
to get him with the off speed. I love that.
Yeah, I didn't think you had a 70 curve, so when I saw it, I'm like, no chance that's a 70 curve. But
Me either.
if you say it's a 70 curve, you're the pitcher, you would know.
Yeah, lost the fatigue, lost all the touch. So.
Hey, no excuses. They're professional hitters, man.
Yeah.
All right, good job, guys.
The guy who had sex with the dolphin, actually kind of more Zova.
Yeah, that was over.
Kind of more
God
Zova.
damn
I don't know
it.
if you can see that.
I'm more of a
yeah,
whale
from
guy,
there.
but...
Big dick in the whale.
He's always been a cat guy.
Wow.
No! Stop spreading this slander. I hate cats.
Hey,
Alright, awesome. Nice work, kid.
The winners in here.
hey guys.
All right, Joe's McFly of John Boy Media here. First of all, what's the vibe? You guys just beat up on some college kids that were going to use that $10,000 to pay off their student loans. So,
Me too.
how do you guys feel about that?
Well,
And your win.
this grand prize on my student debt loan wouldn't even make a dent. So, and mine's going to big boy stuff too. So we want to
Alright.
win too.
Nice,
Yeah, no, we came out and dominated early, and we got 2 more games to play.
nice. T-Mac, you were ready to play today, man. You put the ball in play, pulled one. Well, were you seeing him really well? I did say in the booth that it's a tough at-bat for a righty against Doyle, but against a lefty, you have an extra look at him, especially if he's tipping his pitches.
Yeah, there's a little tipping going on there. I think yesterday was huge for us to play. Jimmy and Jake had to sit out, but I got to work out some kinks, figure out my swing a little bit, and we used it today.
Swing looked great, Kyle.
I know.
Joe's mentioned you're a professional hitter. How many years do you have playing professional ball?
Like a year and a half, maybe.
Oh, that's-
Maybe a little less.
You mentioned that I didn't grind at all,
Mhm.
but I have your minor league seasons beat by over three times.
Probably.
So that's a little bit of a grinder. Do you wish to take that statement back?
No, that was a long time ago. That was years ago. Back in the day. So that was a long time. You haven't been around the grind in a while. So flying to Super Bowls and stuff like that. It's
Okay.
a little different in the warehouse.
You're right about it was a long time ago. Back in those days, do you think it was more difficult to get to the minor league system since there were 6 levels and no food whatsoever, and now you guys are there 3 levels and get catered in meals every day?
Yeah, for the late round guys, but as a first rounder, I'm sure it was pretty smooth.
Seems like the grind has gotten less grindy, a little more polished of an avenue to the big leagues. Would that be an accurate statement?
Depends on who you ask.
That's all I have.
All right, so the press conference turned a little personal here. Not sure what's going on. Bossy, on the mound, you were dominating once again. Was there something specifically that you were looking at? The way that you were attacking them, or I see you brought out the lefty pitching in this one. What was the thoughts behind that and everything else I said?
That's just a different look to give them, put something in the back of their head. Like they're already down in the count. They're, oh shit, is he gonna leave me a cookie? Throwing lefty, and then, they'll get some wipeout slider or whatever at 71, and I'll get the speed limit called on me, but that fires me up. No, just trying to throw strikes today. I fell behind way too much yesterday, and it's, when you're in control of the at-bat, you're in control of the game.
Yeah. Now, the mustache seems to be a big topic. The Fu Manchu. Is that something you're definitely keeping for the championship? Hopefully, if you get there after you face these guys, are you looking past the next round, which is, you gotta face a pretty good team.
I think we had this team circled early in the tournament.
I'm not worried. Look, the Fu Manchu is just going to look great when we're holding up a trophy, and that's the only reason I did it today.
Wow. All right.
Okay, Mac, a lot of people are relating you to the villain from the 1993 Sports Classic Rookie of the Year, Alejandro Butch Hardo. How do you take that?
I absolutely love it. I'll ride with that all day.
As the only current professional hitter here, do you feel like there's some weight on your shoulders to perform and show the Yankees that you are still a guy?
Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. A little pressure there, but I love it. It's what we feed off of, right? Here we go.
Last thing for me, no question statement, you have an excellent body.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I work on it.
Last question. Can you show us your body?
Oh wow.
If you'd like me to.
And I will be walking out.
Let's do it for this one.
I will be walking out. All right. I will see you guys. This is over.
All right,
Thank you guys.